Have you ever found yourself running short on time, but you have a perfect worksheet that will do the job that you need, but you need it digital? So say you have a PDF. There is a way that you can change your PDF into an image file and then place it as a background in Google Slides. So let's take a look at how you do that. First, we're going to go to pdf.io and we're going to convert our PDF to a PNG. So I'm going to choose my file. Got it here on my desktop. We're going to do a count and match one. I'm going to open it and we're going to convert our pages. Now we're going to download it. And I'm going to just save it back on my desktop. Okay. Now back in Google Slides, since my worksheet is like an 8.5 by 11, I first want to change my page size. So go to File, Page Setup, choose Custom, and then you're going to change it to 8.5 by 11 inches and hit Apply. And it changes your page orientation. Then I also want to change my layout to just a blank layout so I can get rid of all of that stuff. Now I can take my background. We're going to choose the image and we're going to browse for our file, and remember we put it on our desktop, so we're going to open it and then we're going to say done. And now I have my document as my background, so it's not something that the students can move around. Now to have the students do it, now this is a count and match, so the students do have an option here under the line tool, so this will be a little teach piece to explain to them. You can click on the triangle to the right and they can scribble and just line it up, or if you want to do a nice pretty line, you can have them click on that line and match it. Okay, so you have a couple of options there. So similar, if you want, let's do a new slide, and I'm going to do another blank slide. And I'm going to see, let me see, what do I have on let's do the States of Matter one, because it's already converted to an image, so I don't have to do that step. And we'll go back to background, choose image, browse, and I'm going to look for my States of Matter image and open that up and say done. So it's the same thing. So this time the students need to fill in the blank. So again, a quick little teach piece to the students. They can create a text box and do that here, or you can create it for them. If you create the text box for them, I suggest possibly changing the color of it. Oh, where's my paint? There we go. Maybe change it to like a yellow, and then your directions can be fill in all the yellow blanks. So all they have to do is double click in there and decide they can use their word bank and actually type in the answer. Okay, and then they can turn in their product. Now you also can create these text boxes with these names already on here, and then the students can just drag and drop them. So that's also another option for you to do. So it's just kind of the same thing. Change it. Oops. I've got it so small here I can't see, so let me make it a little bigger. And you can change the size and font and all of that if you want. And then do that for each one, and then the students just have to drag and drop. So now let me change it down to a little smaller again. So they can just drag and drop. I'm not even paying attention to which one is the correct one, but they can drag and drop it into the slot and then just change the size. One more quick one that I want to show you before we do go. I'm going to add another blank slide. I do have to convert this one, so let me refresh my page and choose a new file. And this time I want to do my fractions file. We're going to convert the page and download it. And then back over here on our background, I'm going to choose our image, browse for our file, and I want the fractions one. And done. And so in this one, if you just want them to fill in, you do have this scribble tool, so they can scribble, but they can also just create shapes. So if they need to color in 4/5, they can color it, and then just have to show them how to do that. And if you want each individual box, they can also, do that, and then they can copy and paste and move it around. So it is up to you. And the pie ones might be a little bit harder. You do have a triangle, so they can use the triangle and play around with that. There might even be, yeah, they might be able to play around. You'll be surprised on what they can do. Give it a shot though. So hope this has been helpful for you, and again, let me know how I can help.